Welcome back to some more Simpsons Hit and Run with me, Daniel. Last episode we got level 5 story done. There's some proof that if another AI vehicle takes out an AI vehicle, as long as we've been involved in the interaction at some point, we get the coin. So that's pretty handy. What's also handy? That invisible wall. Anyway, let's go and deal with the cars situation first. We don't need to vote Quimby, it's okay. So let's get the bad guild car out of the way, the cola truck. Maximum toughness, maximum uselessness. It's essentially the fire engine we got, what, 3 levels ago? So yeah, not useful. The police car, on the other hand, very useful vehicle. 4-star top speed and 3.5-star acceleration is very competitive for level 5. Delicious, we want to take those stalls out, you get bonus coins from doing so. And let's go take a drive to where the other optional vehicle is, I guess. We'll also do the, we'll do the Wiggum thing there, just turning around for no reason, and hopefully we don't get physics to death.
Whee! Who put this here? It makes no sense.
We didn't hit the lamppost this time, so you're welcome, City of Springfield.
Whoa, no!
Yeah, having the siren on, which is the car's horn, essentially, doesn't change the AI behavior around you in any way, shape, or form. They don't get out of your way or anything. You'll also notice that the hit and run meter does go up, despite the fact that you are, in a vehicle that's meant to deal with getting the best out of the law. But no, we don't get that benefit. The third optional vehicle, as thank you, Mr. Wasp, for trying to ruin my day there, is the incredibly disappointing monster truck. Maximum toughness, as you'd imagine. But as you may have noticed, if you have eyes, it is not quick. It does have a unique horn. Oh, let's get back in the car. We'll show the horn. Well, it's unique-ish. Not that good, though. Let's go switch car, because if we go talk to Ralph to start our race immediately, we're probably going to have to use the monster truck, and we will definitely lose. Let's go switch to the police car. It's very, very similar to the Longhorn, just fractionally better. Not by a lot, but just by a scoot. Oop, that's not... Wait. I didn't run anybody over, right? No? I don't know what that kid was up to.
Hey, aren't you the boy who nearly drowned in the nacho cheese?
I was in the newspaper.
What a way to go. So we're starting with race 3.
6, 12, 1.
I mean, at least you said 1 at the end, so we got kind of close. So of the level 5 race missions, 2 of them are pretty tricky, and this is one of them. Primarily because we're dealing with the Farini as our opposition. It's faster than, well, it's tied for as fast as any vehicle we could have on this level. We don't have the fastest vehicle on this level yet. We'll get there. This is the closest to second place, though. Farini has 4-star top speed, 4-star acceleration, and 5-star handling. We don't have a vehicle that has that combination in level 5. Having said that, this path isn't too bad. There aren't too many hairpins for which the AI can really tip you out other than this one, and we had a nice lead. What we do tend to find, though, rubber banding on the back straight can sometimes be a little brutal. So you look at the map at the bottom right. Yeah, it's like he put on the turbochargers. He just turned on the tap and now he's right on the backside. I do see that our 18-gallon hat is still going through the roof of our car. We're going to see that for at least half the video, so hopefully it doesn't bother you as much as it could do. If you have OCD, this is not the game for you. Or the generation for you, really.
You look pretty good out there. Is there a Mrs. Nahasapasapata whatever?
Oh, thank the gods there is! I am the greatest driver in all the land.
Well, not sure about that, Apu, but keep modest. And in what feels like a tradition now, let's go beat them up.
It's been so long since someone touched me.
Never say that again. I'm leaving. Nasty.
Oh, I swallowed a Band-Aid.
There we go.
Should not have stepped in front of my
Exactly, it was entirely their fault. Let's go have a fly. Whee!
Oh, no!
It was so good, let's have it again, and not because I totally edited this video wrong. Not at all. Yeah, the sit and rotate restaurant doesn't have any story involvement. I think it was meant to, but it never happened. Anyway, hi Nelson.
Hello, little hoodlum. What is causing you to be standing here now?
I'm supervising a bonus race, do-rag.
Rude. The circuit race. I would say this is the hardest of the 3 races hosted by children.
2, Florence,
Weird
loser.
sentence. Obviously, the ambulance and the Vote Quimby van we're not that bothered about. But again, we do see the Farini up front. This is a trickier layout. Primarily because, well, you're gonna see we have a potential for some destruction derby. As I'm stuck on this wall. Get off the wall. Stop grinding the wall. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I had to cut the first version of this race because this little loop at the bottom of downtown, you can't pick the direction. You have to go anti-clockwise around it, otherwise the trigger doesn't happen, so it doesn't think you completed it. If you're wimpy, we take this route on the way back, the outside line. Again, watch the mini-map. These really home me in. Not too bad for rubber banding, at least this time. If you're feeling bold, you take the inside path, but then you're running the risk of getting mauled by other vehicles. Also, what on earth's going on here? Whee! What a great piece of driving. Now he's right on my backside. Awesome. Oh, that was rude. Let's spin around. Didn't lose too much time. Yeah, this is the reason why this race can be so tricky. These 90-degree corners, the AI really likes to plow in and then just magically be able to turn on a dime, which we can't do. That was a bit tail happy. Let's try that one again. Nearly went the wrong way. Very easy to do. Very easy to do. Yeah, every time we get ahead, we're going to have... Oh, this is fun. Well, I'm going to keep reversing so you can't get past me. There we go.
Oh, what a disgrace.
It was a disgrace.
Oh, come on, he cheated.
He did. He's doing the old pit maneuver. I know I've said it before, but it feels like I'm on an F1 online lobby. It's just ridiculous. We do have a little bit of a gap this time, so I'm hoping we won't have to have that issue on the 3rd lap. Well, that's a far better line to take. Yeah, there we go. I do find, especially towards the end of the game, obviously vehicles on average are getting faster, and the vehicles that are fast but have high handling tend to be very skiddy, so they do turn quickly, but the tail really starts wagging. Oh, that was close. Okay. I thought we were going to get wambulanced.
This is just between me and you, random object.
At least these races, like these circuits, they started off a little bit drab in the early game, right? But by this stage, at least they're reasonably interesting. They're not all 90-degree corners. It really is a pet peeve of mine. I know I've said it many a time. But at least we have some variety. There's still a lot of 90 degrees, but not all of them. And there we go.
You did better than the American drivers.
I am American.
Sure you are. That's great.
I have brought glory to the name of Naasa Pima Petalon.
To be fair, it's like me saying I'm Canadian, and then people say, well, why do you talk all funny then?
I hate mankind so much right now.
Yeah. Well, let's go. We did what we needed to do. A hat cat. Ooh, you don't say those words in 2023, Apu.
Hello, little customer. Are you here to help me in some fashion?
Your nachos have hair in them.
The hair is your protein.
Okay. Well, you have to race now.
I was going to say, I'm not sure if our hat looks more like a corn on the cob or a banana when we're in the car. You can let me know.
3, 2, 1, drive!
Well, at least he's doing the counting right. And you know how I said, hey, I have a pet peeve for just courses that are right angles? Yeah. This is essentially the exact same circuit layout as Homer gets in level 1. The only difference, obviously, this is in a different map. But the course is identical, even including the weird physics-breaking potholes. There are so many things they could have done, and they picked this loop. So sad.
What? No. What in the hell were you thinking?
I don't know what they were thinking when they designed this circuit. It's maybe this is for the NASCAR fans. but it doesn't do it for me. Because then things like this happen, and yeah, the first corner outside Moe's is just a death trap for most vehicles. This one not so bad because you get some time to adjust. But yeah, corner number 1 is the one that's going to cause you problems, if any. Round 2. What am I doing? Just turn around. We got plenty of time. Yeah, this is not a difficult race, it's just not a very exciting one. Oh, smoky bacon though. We'll go heal our vehicle after this race too, I guess. There we go.
Okay, Apu, you've qualified for your license. Big deal. You still work at a convenience store.
Big
Thank you
whoop
all
want to
for
fight
coming.
about it.
I'll see you in hell.
We get the El Caro Loco. Which, I mean, given...
How typical.
Out of my way, silly customer.
Yeah. Borrow from your store, Apu. Let's go take a look at the El Caro Loco.
Could I possibly get a ride?
It's okay. I mean, it's cool visually. It has the same horn as the monster truck, so it's semi-unique. But it looks cooler than it works in terms of its performance. Visuals over performance, I guess, is a smarter way of putting it.
The smell of fresh
Let's
air
use
is
it
much
for the
more
race,
pleasing
though,
than
for the
odor of hot dog
duel
stand.
with Louis' wallet. It said easy difficulty. This is not an easy time to beat. Especially not with this car.
Doing that in the future.
I will be the first to tell you, though, I've had to repeat this race 3 times because apparently turning right here was too hard for my pea-sized brain and kept misreading where the arrow wanted me to go.
Oh, I smashed
This
my
race will
skull.
certainly be hard if you can't drive in a straight line, matey. Come on. Yeah, I'm not voting Quimby. I guess, well, he has no other candidates, so what are you going to do? I do like the purple under effect. Is it a particularly high quality one? No. Do I like it in real life? Not really. I'm not one of those car guys that customizes his vehicle. But for a video game, it's pretty fun. Just a shame the vehicle itself is really quite lacking.
Doing that in the future.
It's essentially the police car, but just a bit worse. So why would you ever use this willingly when you can just buy the police car from Gil? Unless you just don't have any money, I guess. That'd be the only thing. Speaking of, we're going to need a lot more of it than we have. As you see, I don't even have 400 coins right now. We are going to need many, many more coins.
What are you trying to prove with this crazy driving?
Trying to prove this race is harder than it looks. Well, it doesn't help that I'm not exactly doing the world's best driving performance here, but what are you going to do? I'm glad we're near the end of the race, because otherwise the hit and run police would be pretty inconvenient. Get out of the way, please. Oh, we didn't get busted for 50 coins. I greatly appreciate that.
Oh, no.
Thank goodness thank goodness the race ends there. We're only 6 seconds inside with
Humiliation knows no bounds.
an okay vehicle on this level, which was still considered easy difficulty. Yeah, it can be pretty tricky. Also, that was pretty cool. Not intentional, but cool. Bonus mission time!
Excuse me, nice Mr. Shopkeeper person. Have you seen a hovering death machine?
No, nothing specifically of the hovering kind, no.
Oh, this was to be my greatest invention since sideburns in a can. They make you handsome and lovely.
What are you talking about?
I call it the hover car, TM. So don't try to steal the name, it's TM'd. I installed the onboard computer, and it came alive and attacked my person. For the love of all that's gliding, you gotta help me here.
Okay, what on earth can I do?
Knock the fleshriggin' thing off the road before the authorities come and take me away again. Prisons ain't kind to pencil-neck geeks like myself. They stomp and they kick.
As if you're lucky. Bonus mission, Kinky Freaky. Why do they call it that? Find and disable the hover car.
While I am driving around today.
Why did I not switch vehicle before this? Well, there's the hover car.
No!
We found it. It took us no time at all. So the hover car, thank goodness, has incredibly low toughness.
So sick of this.
It is rather fast, though, so catching it is a little easier said than done. I just wish I hadn't taken this oh my word.
Here I come!
Oh, already smoking. I tell you what, this is not a difficult mission, so I'm just going to go and get a different vehicle. Let's go switch back to the police car.
Just give me a minute to catch my breath.
There we go.
Could I possibly get a ride?
It's only 2% damage, so that's perfectly fine. Yeah, we get 3 minutes to do this. We definitely do not need 3 minutes to do this. There we go. Alright. Now we just have to find it. It doesn't interact with the map in this mission the same way that a lot of vehicles do. Oh my word. Get out of the way. It kind of updates every few seconds where its rough location is. We'll just heal our vehicle because I've been driving like an absolute imbecile for the last minute or so. Let's take this. I was gonna say, let's take the shortcut and then we brake straight past it. That's it. Thank goodness this isn't a difficult mission because I'm driving like a real special driver. But if anything, this goes to show how easy this mission is. We have less than half the time left, and I still think we're going to be perfectly fine. There he is. Yeah. Thank goodness this isn't the community service vehicle that we had to deal with Snake. Otherwise, we would have already hit the restart button, I can assure you. Should be able to get some pretty good run up. Oh, I thought we were going to get wiped out by that car changing lanes. But no, well, okay. Yeah, pretty good damage. He's already at what? 85, 90%. And now we just need one more hit after. There we go. And then, yeah, all we have to do is drive back to the Java server, which we have plenty of time. That poo being savage. Yeah, we just have to make sure we don't trigger a hit and run, preferably, because the Java server is an area of town with a lot of pedestrians, so it's very easy to do. And yes, they will definitely pursue us in our police car. They don't fall for it.
Hurry up or my arranged bride will chastise me.
Oh.
Hey, eyes on the road, Chip.
I'm trying my best. It's just my best isn't very good. There we go.
Here we are at the destination.
Well, Apu, I guess, turned into taxi driver for a second there. We know we're at the destination.
Great work, my Hindu friend.
Do not patronize my faith, okay?
Sorry, terribly sorry. Look, if you need a ride, instant message my Cortex, by which I mean, call me.
He's a weird guy.
Thank you. Come again.
After level 2, he really takes a downturn in the plot. Poor Frank. I guess we'll have a look at the hover car while we're at it, because we're probably not going to see a huge amount of it otherwise. Yeah, really, really low toughness. Definitely not the lowest in the game. There are lower.
Right over, but only if I can try out this new mystery ray on you. It'll either turn you into a chicken or create a tickling sensation.
That's also why I want to use this vehicle. Professor Frink does have some funny one-liners. Let's hope we don't get turned into a chicken. You never know. Could be tasty fun. Although, given what Dr. Nick does to monkeys, I don't want to think what he does to chickens.
Hey, watch it, Buster.
Sorry, Ralph, I was trying to go around you. Oh! The camera's stuck in our boot that we don't have.
This is just between me and you.
Oh, we went too fast and missed the heel.
These objects must be part flubber.
You must be part flobber. Anyway, that's enough hover car for now. Let's go and start on the wasps, otherwise known as those stingy buggers. Camera, you gonna be okay? You're shaking. He's scared. He doesn't want to be doesn't want to be stung, I guess. Yeah, that's it. Definitely not GameCube limitations. Silly taking 2 hits. They're still not really that difficult, though. Thank goodness they have a long charge time. They're not, say, like, wasp-based machine guns. That'd be pretty bad. And you're right on the corner. You're going to make this difficult to collect these coins from, aren't you? So, yeah, legit businessman club has a couple of wasps again. Come on. Oh, one more go. Every coin will matter, I can assure you. We can just jump off legitimate business club and go down to King Toots and pick up... Oops, I didn't mean a double jump. Pick up the other wasp that is here. So again, same as level 2. They aren't all the same, though. we're just taking these out because I happen to be here. Let's go to the monorail station, where we have, I think, what, 4 of these guys to deal with? He was a pretty erratic wasp. That's really the only difference at this point in terms of difficulty. They're going to start trying to move around a little bit more, but it doesn't seem to work all the time, so they're meant to move around more. But I find most of the time that the wasps just stay in place anyway. It's strange. Get out of the way, bench. I hate you. Give me your coin. Yeah. Second wasp is where the monorail head was in level 2, which thank goodness isn't here this time, because that is probably the worst. Is that the worst vehicle you can use in this game? It might be. There's a few contenders for that, but the monorail head piece is definitely a contender. There's our third buddy. Thank you for the money. I appreciate it. As much as I hate wasps, I do like money.
Just
Well,
give me a
that was
minute
all of them.
to catch my breath.
Apparently counting is difficult. Police station wasp. You are no longer investigating El Barto. You're investigating why you're 100 pieces on the ground. Let's go to the fire engine, the lesser spotted fire engine, the one hidden around the back of the
I am
bank.
surprisingly acrobatic.
And on top of the bank, there's a wasp. No, there isn't. Sayonara. Oh, we're up to 4 figures on our money, thank goodness. Town Hall has... Oh, maybe this is the alternate candidate. If you don't vote Quimby, you have to vote Waspy. Well, we've ended their chance. We won't be getting a secondary. Maybe he can just be the Shadow Mayor, now that we've banished him to the Shadow Realm. Next up's the old gazebo. I'm trying. My eyes have to be so many places at once. This wasp's got a shot in. How very rude. But he missed every shot, so who cares? Can we get these coins, please? For 300 horses, Apu. This is... Why is this so difficult? There we go. Apparently we needed 300 horsepower to go up 2 steps. Anyway. Museum. There's another wasp. Must be the curator. Maybe this is what happened to the curator now that we blew his car up and stole the key. Who knows? I never noticed how badly rendered the museum's windows are. Anyway, you can say that point about a lot of things in this game. We have the Dr. Wasp, whose license has now been revoked. And we have the Wasp that really wanted to be... He just wanted to be a monster truck driver. And then he realized he had no hands. How sad. We have 2 buddies at the sit and rotate. Again, this was... I'm sure this was meant to be part of the plot that had to be cut. The sit and rotate has too much going on for it to have not been. We have vending machines, double wasps, breakable ramp, object. There's a lot going on and it never does anything. Hey, you're that weird carnival kid who's made out of helium. Huh. Bye, Spud. I guess potatoes can fly.
Ooh, my giant gut is slowing me down.
Yep, the train yard guard wasp is no more. And we get to slowly do our favorite thing, the platforming. We're doing the platforming at platform number 1. Although these trains never move, so I guess Springfield must not have really much in the way of trains. That or their route is just that 10 meters going backwards and forwards. I'd believe that. Okay, this train holds another wasp, and he didn't want to be in the caboose, he wanted to be in the air, so we're gonna fix that. He didn't get a ticket. So rude. If you don't have a ticket to ride, then you get wasp kicked. Flaming Mo. Apu, I guess, really wanted to do the T-pose there. That was weird. Oh, old game. Oh, I was gonna say old game foibles. I guess this is where the 4 are. I'm sure there's another wasp down here, so the train station has more wasps than the monorail station, therefore trains are better than monorails. Discuss. That was all the wasps. Bye! Card time! Still at the train station, we get the baby feeder.
Just give me a minute to catch my breath.
You've been getting so much time to catch your breath. Come on. Hi, Louis. Oh, that's not Louis. That was like obese Louis, I guess. Anyway, there's a card here.
Put such a thing in such a place.
Hi, pin pal shirt. Let's go talk on the door.
Get lost, we're greasing our hair and skin. Just slide your envelope under the door.
I don't have one, so we're leaving, I guess. So, yeah, the idle animation for the American Apu is funny. If we go around the side of the Legitimate Businessman Club, this is what you were meant to do before to get to King Toots, because the power line has been repaired. But it takes a lot more platforming than I am capable of doing usually. But yeah, that's how you do it. We have to go across the Moe's Tavern to collect a card. So let's go do that. There we go.
Collecting useless things makes me feel like a true American.
Well, I guess wearing the American clothing for the Prop 24 sign makes the most sense. Yeah. Let's not dwell on that too much. Let's dwell on the fact that the other side of the monorail has a card. Ta-da!
I wonder how many of these there are. Who put this here?
Yeah,
Makes no
the hot
sense.
dog that was dropped and put back in. Lovely. Well, for the fan engine that doesn't get a lot of business, we get to see it again. Because we need to bounce on top of the bank and do, guess what? More platforming. Yay! Because you can't double jump and reach it. So, you're like, oh, well, that's not too bad. You just walk across this side. Except you don't. Not all of the mesh is solid. So we know the second one isn't solid. The fourth one isn't solid. They are a slightly different color. If you notice, that's meant to be a giveaway, but we're on the show. So the second one isn't solid. The fourth one isn't solid. So the way to do it is to have it go down, double jump, and it will still be up by the time you get
I
down.
wonder how many of these there are. I hope I have room in my pants for this.
Well, I would probably ruin my pants if I had a chutney squishy.
Hope these unlock many
The
secrets.
Ganesh costume
Who put this
is at the
here?
end of the
It makes
Matlock
no
Express, but they haven't bothered to fully build. And I had to get into this car because it turns out the Longhorn was too fast to get that. So, yeah.
Let's try this thing.
And then last but not least, we have to go into the construction site. There's a nice little lift there, which is convenient. We'll come back for you coins. Oh, let me tell you, we're going to need every single one of you. And then we get to go across these iron girders. Thank goodness the platforming here is not difficult at all, because I have made it look awful difficult. And having said that, I'm still proud of myself for doing
Put such a thing in such a place.
the difficult level 5 mission in one take. Never catch a snake. Anyway, all the cards are done, so let's go do clothing. And there are two articles that we have not used in the level because we didn't need to. We have Army Apu, who is massively overdressed for Moe's Tavern. Although he kind of looks like the generic shirt icon in the background, so there's that. He's thinking about what he can steal. Quick, we better switch to the other outfit. The B Sharps advert. Advert? Well, I guess it is an advert for buying the album, but that's not what I meant to say. Yeah, the B Sharps outfit, where he kind of fits in a little bit, although really those dab moves should be above the tavern if memory serves. But let's get into the gags while we're here. So yeah, we have the same 4 here as before. There's only 6 gags, believe it or not, for level 5. It's the least of all the levels. We have the love tester, we have the pickled onions, we have the slot machine, and we have the flaming Moe mugs.
Greetings, loyal
Speaking of.
customer.
Hey, I've got to pay protection to 11 separate criminal organizations.
I was going to talk to him again, but that's so depressing we should leave. Let's go to a place that's equally depressing. The DMV! Yay! Because we have to blind Hans Moleman again. We only got one of his eyes last time, I guess.
Now I'm blind.
Good, now he's blind. That's the important thing. We came back and finished the job. And then last but not least, we have to get the dumpster next to the Krusty Burger by the police station.
Whoa! The fumes in here are psychedelic.
Wow, that was a short gag section. You'll be happy to know that level 6 has significantly more of them. And that's it for level 5. We have everything done. It's a shame that we're not really going to get to deal with Apu at this stage, beyond, but it was fun. We don't see downtown anymore either. This is the last time we're going to see it. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know if you enjoyed the video. I've been enjoying making it, so hopefully you've been enjoying watching it.
Go cry to your elephant god.
Thank you for watching the video, and if you'd like to see more, feel free to stick around.